Okay, guys, what would Easter be if we didn't do the Lush Golden Egg? So, one last one. I wanted to do the Whiskey Mermaid one as my last one. One last one, guys. One last one. So, here is a golden egg, which is more of a bath melt than a bath bomb, if you ask me, simply because it's got a lot of cocoa butter around the bath bomb, and then it's dipped in glitters. See? I don't want to touch it. Even though I'm going to be bathing in it, I kind of don't want to touch it. So, let's go ahead and let's drop his ass in. Whoa. Look at what's just coming out of the bag. Crinkle, 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 crinkle. Alright, I'm having so much fun. Holy crap. Now, it looks like a potato, don't it? It's a potato. It's not a bath bomb. I tricked you. I'm just playing. It is a bath bomb. But that's why I'm saying that it's more of a bath melt because it's in really hot water right now and it's going to take forever to melt down. Why? Because of the cocoa butter that it's surrounded by. That's all cocoa butter. That's not bath melt. I mean, that's not bath bomb. The bath bomb is inside. Now this water's really hot. My butt was fine sitting in it, but now it's really hot. So they make the ballistic, or bath bomb, whatever you want to call it, and then, see it coming? See it? There you go. And then they cover it. Here we go, I got a broken part in this. We can, there it goes. Now it's starting to get bath bomby. And then they cover it in cocoa butter. And they do this all by hand. So they cover it in the cocoa butter, and then they cover it and dip it all in this crazy glitter, which is made out of seaweed. Their glitters are natural, so you can put them straight down the drain, and they're colorful seaweed. So for all you people out there that are crazy about the environment, as the rest of us are, you can actually put this straight down the drain and not feel like you're hurting anything or anyone. There is so much cocoa butter. So much. It's going to take forever to go, and it's going to stick to your walls. It's gonna, see? So the glitter is sticking. But it comes right off. It's not like... Sometimes even color will stick to your walls, depending on the oils and things that are in the balm. I'm sure you've seen it on this channel a million times. When it sticks to the walls and you cannot get it off, that's a problem. But when it just sticks to the wall and you can wipe it right off, that's fine. You know, that's basically just the color and the oils and the butter sticking to the wall, you know? That's not really a big deal. It's stainage that's a big deal. You don't want anything to stain. And you don't want anything that's not, like, safe to bathe your body in or flush down the drain. Because what are you going to do with it afterwards? You can't sit here and sift all this shit out. No, you have to put it down the drain. Unless you're willing to sit here and sift it all out. This thing does look like a giant potato. It's actually a small potato. It looks like an Idaho potato. This is my last one, too. I didn't buy any this year. I boycotted Lush for Easter. I was very upset with their Easter line. Alright, they came out with some cool shit. Wash Behind Your Ears supposedly was really nice. I didn't go for it. I can always pick it up on eBay later if I want to. I do have a really good eBay seller that I work with that, you know, they're really good to me. And I've spent a lot of money with them, so I do get pretty decent deals with them. There's something black on it. That's new. What are you, little black friend? You look like a piece of silver glitter. Yeah, this is a little piece of weird silver glitter. How'd that sneak in there? I don't want you in there. You have to get out of my tub. You're not allowed. You're weird. Okay. We're just discriminating against the glitter colors. But look. Look at all that. That just goes to show you how much cocoa butter is in this bad boy. Because, like, literally. But, you know, I gotta say, I kind of needed this stuff. My skin was so itchy. But it's really sticking to me. Like, this is definitely going to be one of those bombs that I'm going to get out and be like, ew. I have to shower this off. I don't want to because I want the moisture. I want the oils. I want the butters all over my skin. But this just seems like a wee bit much. So I may use some Yummy Mummy or something of that effect in here to try and break it down and add a little bubble. There you go. Just move it around a little bit. But it takes forever to break this bad boy down. That's why it's bad to film. I mean, I don't really want to keep cutting the video and back and forth and show you a little bit here, show you a little bit there. I like to show it all the way through. It is one of my favorite ones by Lush, but it is not the favorite. I would have to say the favorite Lush products. I don't know. I want to say it's the Bubble Bars. Sunny Side, Bright Side. Those two are my absolute most favorite. They just scream spring and summer and brightness and beauty, and I don't know, I just love them. And for bath bombs, Twilight is a big one for me. I love Twilight. Oh, I did like Yoga Bomb. It's a bit strong. I did like it, but it's gone. And the Pop in the Bath. Green Bubble Room, too, is my absolute most favorite. Same thing with the Roulades. Man, they get rid of everything I love. Dream Cream Roulade. Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. I'm hoping they bring in the 101 Salvations. Man, I would freak for that. I'm a huge, like, chamomile scent fan. Like, daytime, citrus, definitely. Nighttime, lavender, chamomile, soothing, sleepy time. That's why I like Dream Cream Lotion. I just love the way it smells. And because I can put it on the baby, no problem, and no issues. I put Sandman dusting powder on him. Yeah, that was a bad idea. The label says in it, flat out, that it has sand in it. It says flat out. I'm wondering, why is it so gritty and kind of like painful, you know, to rub it on? It's not fine, like a fine sift through like Silky Underwear is, or like even most of their deodorants. You know, their powdered deodorants. I have a bunch of those too, but they don't really work too well for me because my body has not transitioned. I like regular deodorant. It just works better for me. But if it works good for you, hey, you know, have at it. But, can I crush you yet, man? I mean, come on. See if we can get more of a... See, look. This is all cocoa butter. And then your balm is this small little itty bitty balm in there. There we go. Your balm is a really small little itty bitty thing in here. Okay. Yeah, perfect. Sorry, Richie talks to me while I'm in the tub. We're a very close couple. Don't matter what I'm doing, he'll come in and talk. He had to ask me a question though about dinner. I have my brother and my nephew coming by, and my brother adopted my nephew. Well, he's in the process of adopting him right now, but he is my sister's son. And my sister, unfortunately, has this rare kind of muscular disease. It's the same thing that I have. It's a neurological kind of deterioration thing. It's called Friedreich's ataxia. It's spelled like Frederick, so it's Frederick's ataxia. If you want to look it up. But we both have it, me and my sister. It's both of our parents had a chromosome that when it mixed together, it created that disease. And that's why I developed the severe scoliosis. I walk a little funny, you know, certain things like that, you know. But I'm going to crush this up. But her son, he was born autistic. And he's an awesome kid. Amazing kid. Really amazing. You couldn't really even tell that he's autistic. I mean, unless, you know, you sat down and had a full-out conversation with him and realized he's not answering you back properly. But you can't even tell. He's just a great kid. And my mom was getting up in age, so my brother took him and is going through the adoption to adopt him and become, like, you know, Uncle Dad kind of deal. But he just calls him Ryan, you know. That's Uncle Ryan. You know, I'm Corinne. That's Ryan. He was kind of raised, like, just knowing that we're family, but doesn't call us, like, aunt or uncle or anything like that. But RJ is amazing. I even have a video where I introduced you guys to RJ and showed you his Nightmare Before Christmas collection, which is bigger than mine. And I'm jealous, but I bought a majority of his Nightmare Before Christmas stuff, and my brother buys him the rest. But they're coming by today. And we're not really, like, celebrating Easter. They're just kind of coming by to have dinner. Because pretty soon, you know, we're going to be leaving New York. We're going to be going to Jersey, even though it's only a 10-minute bridge ride away. We're not going to be seeing each other all that much. And we can't wait to start a new adventure. I mean, you know, we sold the house. We go into a little apartment to transition. And then now we're going into a bigger, beautiful place because now we had more time to look around. Because everything happened so damn quick. You know, I didn't expect it to be so quick. I really didn't. I mean, it was like a couple months and it was over. And I was like, holy crap, what do we do now? So, grabbed a small little place. We hate it. It's too tiny. Nothing fits anywhere. So, we found a better place. The only problem is, though, is that all these great places that we found, you have to put in your application, the whole nine, to live in that community. And I love the community living. Absolutely love it. I love the fact that There's people around, you know, things like that. I just absolutely love it. I want to add a bath bomb to this. Give me a moment, guys. Okay, guys, this is one from MERMAIDIA. This is Beach Carnival. It's a mini balm. I love my MERMAIDIA bombs, I really do. And this one's just absolutely beautiful. Gorgeous paint job to it. But I wanted to add it in. I'm going to have a green bath. But anyhow, like I was saying, you have to fill out like applications and stuff like that and things like that because we're not buying again. We're just renting. I kind of just want to rent. And then when I do buy, I want to buy down south. So we're renting while we're up north. And then I want to go back down south and enjoy the rest of my life down there. So we fill out applications in all these amazing communities. And then there's one that I'm so in love with. And we're still waiting. So we have to wait just a little while longer, and then we're going to be going there. But because we're not going to be on the island too much longer, and we're going to be over in, you know, East Bumfuck, Jersey, where I wasn't too happy about going there, but, you know, it's okay. We're going. And I'm loving the neighborhoods. So they're kind of rich areas, like really expensive areas. So, man, you thought my rent was expensive here? Whew, goddamn, is it through the roof there. But 100% worth it. My son's going to grow up, great schooling there, until we decide we're going to go and retire 100%, because I'm retired, but Richie's not. So Richie's going to continue doing the brokerage business. I guess until he can't do it anymore, until the next heart attack, you know? You know, I mean, it's a pretty steep business to be in. You're dealing with other people's finances and other people's money, and if by any chance one of your stocks drops, you lost that person millions of dollars. Oh my God, that's instantaneous heart attack. You know, so he's good at what he does, though. So I gotta tip my hat to him. But they're gonna come by, they're gonna hang out, and they're gonna have dinner, just as like Sunday dinner. We're not doing big for Easter. He bought the baby a little bunny, and that was it. And I got him. Me and Richie ran into a Funko Pop of Conan, so we got him Conan. And then we got RJ, who always talks about, you know, like Sith Lords and stuff like that. We got him a Sith Lord action figure, big guy, just as like a little, you know, here's a little something, because he did buy the baby a little something. Even though we tell each other all the time, don't buy anything for each other, this and that, da-da-da, we always do it. I have a really good relationship with my brother. I do not have a great relationship with my mother. Unfortunately, I do not understand the mental illness that she suffers. So I have a very hard time dealing with it. So I do not have I never really did have a relationship with my mother. I mean, I didn't see her for 15 years, and then all of a sudden came home to help my father take care of her. And then my father passed on, and she completely went into, I don't know, this weird thing. But I do have a brother and I do have a sister, but my sister lives in a nursing home. And then I have an older brother who, he's a correctionals officer. So he is, you know, he lives with his family and stuff. But he was a half-brother. He is my mother's son from a previous marriage. But I still talk to him from time to time, you know. We just don't get together like me and Ryan do. Me and Ryan are fairly close in age, and we get together a lot more. If you looked at me and him together, which I may have some photos if you snap on like my Facebook, something like that, we look like we could be twins. We have each other's face 100%. So you know we're related. But I love him to death, and I do love the idea that he took in my nephew, and you know, right at the time where he really needed to. Unfortunately, when my dad passed, everything kind of went to shit. And, you know, I mean, like, I lost my best friend, friggin', you know, my father was my world. And even lived with me in Florida for a little while, and then came back to care for my mom when my mom started getting bad. And that was it, you know. I went away for a little while, came home to help take care of him, and to help him take care of her. And help with the family, and that's kind of what happened, you know. Weird life story, right? It's not my full life story. I want to do that draw your life story thing, but it's kind of weird and kind of like I've done some pretty off-the-wall shit growing up. But I've noticed that this day and age, that just looks so beautiful floating around like that. It looks like a floating flower, which is basically what it is. But the scent in it was incredible. I love it. That's the Beach Carnival fragrance one. And that is MERMAIDIA. MERMAIDIA is amazing. The owner of MERMAIDIA is also my best friend. I didn't know her before I found, you know, like, I think she found me. and I tried her bath bombs and everything, and then we hit it off so well that, you know, she is, for some odd reason, I'm not religious, really. I mean, you know, I believe in my own shit and the whole nine, and, you know, everybody believes in their own type of thing. But I kind of think that, like, you know, somewhere the angel pushed us together. Because she is like a guardian angel to me. She really is. She is just an amazing human being. Her and her husband. Just, you know, Natalie and Mike are just, they're incredible individuals. And I've never met a more kind-hearted person than those two that do things for everyone. And I'm talking everyone, wanting nothing in return. Just a smile. A lot of people out there are like that, and I didn't know that until I started doing YouTube and meeting people that just, you know, I mean, when Jamie's house went down and she lost everything in that fire, the Tennessee fires, the Gatlinburg, Tennessee fires, and we started doing the whole fundraiser and the whole nine, I can't believe how many people came together and helped and was there, and just anything she needs, we got it, we're right there. I cannot believe how many people stepped up and kicked in and helped and brought that family the most, you know, like, ease that they could have had at that moment. You know, staying in that hotel while the world was falling apart on them, and all of a sudden, you know, once again, fate, you know. We started the fundraisers up, and everybody kicked in. I couldn't believe it. And Natalie and her husband, Mike, they are kind-hearted, generous, just wonderful people. And fate put them in my way. And I couldn't have had a better friend. You know, she makes incredible bath products. You know, she makes incredible bath products. We now do the trade back and forth to where, you know, I'll trade her some wax for some bath stuff and things like that. So that works out perfect. And, you know, she's just an all-around amazing person. Like, she has done some just amazingly, surprisingly kind things that I never expected anyone in this world to do. She just really, she's a wonderful woman. And she makes incredible shit. Like, you know, her body spray, I'm down to the end of it, and I was like, I'm down to the end of my body spray. She goes, oh, I'll make you some more. I was like, okay. I was like, how much? She was like, I'll make you some more. You sent me a whole bunch of wax again. I'll make you more. I was like, awesome. But she's the one who pushed me in the wax direction to, like, help me, and, you know, really was there whenever I had a problem, whenever I just couldn't figure out what was wrong. She was there to work the problem out and help me out and really get me through it. Then I have people like Jamie from Diggy, who has always been there. I have, you know, Jean from the Mad Bombers, who is always there. Kelly from Bathinity. Lisa from Twisted Look. Kay from Whiskey Mermaid. Like, it just, everyone has always stepped up and has just been like, no problem. You want help? I'll help. You know, they're just all around amazing people. And I did not know that people like that exist until I started doing YouTube. Yeah, you can use it. Richie just grabbed the koozie from Whiskey Mermaid. I just ruined my flower! Oh, I think Boogie's up. So Boogie gets to jump in on this green-looking bath right now. It's still beautiful, man. It's still amazingly beautiful. I love that pink coming off. Oh, my God. And all the glitters and all the sparkles. I hope you guys are having an awesome Easter. And I just wanted to jump in. Do the only thing that screamed Easter was one of these stupid golden eggs.
Doesn't it look good?
Yes, it looks good. It looks beautiful. He's drinking a Corona. Matter of fact, I may actually have a Corona today. It's a holiday, why not? I don't really like beer. I'm not a beer drinker. I'm not really any kind of drinker. I don't drink. That was never my stick, you know. I mean, yeah, maybe going out when I used to hang around, and I never really hung out in bars because I was always the bartender. But I would have a drink every once in a while, and it would be something like, I don't know, a 7 and 7 or something like that. Never beer or anything like that. But during the summer, during a barbecue, I always like a Corona with a lime. Always go for one. I never really get through the whole thing, you know. I wind up taking a few sips off Richie's, but otherwise than that. I've done that for years to that poor guy. He never gets his own, like, beer during barbecues or anything like that, because I'll just run over and grab a sip or something, and then it foams up on him, and he hates it. He's not really a big drinker, too. But gotta love the guy. He's a good man. But anywho, I'm gonna go ahead and let you guys go, because we're on 20 minutes. I just blabbed for a little while. I don't know. Maybe one of these days I'll actually do the draw my life thing that like everybody used to do on YouTube. But there's been a lot of hardships, so I don't want anybody to feel like, oh, you know, I don't like that. Don't ever do that. I can't stand that. But there's also been a lot of great in my life. And I'd love to share that all with you. More than what I've already shared. So I will talk to you all soon. And I hope you guys have an amazing Easter and have had a great time. Just be good to one another and love each other. And if you want to check out MERMAIDIA, they're linked down below. And you jump on her Facebook. That's how she does business. She does it through the Facebook MERMAIDIA page, puts up what's for sale, and you go ahead and purchase, or you can contact her for a custom order and get whatever you like. And she does custom ordering. And that's kind of like the best way I've thought to do it with MERMAIDIA from, you know, whenever I have gone on, was custom ordering, because you get exactly what you want, when, you know, like how you like it and things like that, your fragrances, your colors, your type of deal. Or you can just tell her, hey, here's $30, do the best you can. Here's $50, do the best you can. This is what I like. And she puts together this amazing package, you know? She's just one that she'll ask you a few questions. What's your favorite scent? What's this? What's that? And then boom, she knows you. She's got you, you know? She's good like that. She's extremely good at reading someone. Okay, I love yous. I'll talk to you soon. I'm going to fill up my tub the rest of my way, relax a little bit longer, let this seep into my skin, and then I am going to jump out, get ready, and go enjoy some time with some family. And I hope yous are all doing the same. Good night, guys.